Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Talk podcast. This is Shrikant Chauhan from Kotak Securities PCG Research. Singapore Nifty is up 300 points for only one reason, and that is the cool off in US CPI inflation. Expectations were 8%, against it, it came at 7.70%. It gave rise to the bond prices, and the bond yield fell to the levels of 3.81 from the levels of almost 4.10. Investors quickly moved to equities, and US equity indices jumped more than 3 to 7%. The dollar index declined below the levels of 109, which is positive in the medium term. Now, if we go through with our markets, then on Thursday, in the opening on the back of weakness in the global markets, we saw deep cut. However, the market has managed to sustain above the mark of 18,000 in the second half, and finally it closed at 18,000 plus levels, which has actually kept the entire trading range of 18,300 intact, and that's the reason again we are going to revisit the levels of 18,300. It is based on technicals. Now if we go through with the Singapore Nifty, it is already up 300 points, so we are going to see the levels of 18,300, and in case if the market fails to cross 18,300, then it will be negative indication for the market. But the way the flows are there, the macro factors are there, we are of the view that markets are going to cross 18,300, and on the dismissal of 18,300 we may even see the levels of 18,440 or 18,500 in the near term. So the ideal strategy should be to look for adding long position if the market crosses the level of 18,300. Add more if there is any decline or any dip during the day. Keep a stop loss at 18,000, which is the support of the entire trading range. We are expecting 18,500 on the higher side, where we should look for taking some profit on long positions. But in case in next 1 or 2 days of time market manages to surpass the level of 18,500, then it will even cross the level of 18,600. It will not be that difficult or so difficult for the market to cross the level of 18,600 and to move towards the levels of 18,800 on the Nifty. So the ideal target for the Nifty should be 18,800, but for that it need to cross the level of 18,500 decisively. Also, if we go through with the supports, then 18,100 and 17,950 would act as major support in the if there is any correction. Also, for the Nifty, as we decided, the strategy should be to look for adding position only if it crosses 18,300, and then later on we should look for adding on dip. We can keep stop loss at 18,000 for holding the long positions. Also, for the Bank Nifty, which is the biggest part of the Nifty, has scope to move towards 42,250, and in the best case scenario 42,800 levels. For the day, we are going to focus on BFSI, also technology companies, because we saw almost 6 to 7% sort of rally in the Nasdaq, and most of the stocks rallied more than 5 to 12%. So these two sectors should be on the watch list. Also, we are going to focus on those companies which are from the metal basket, and few of them should do really well. That's all from my side. With this, I am ending today's morning podcast. Thank you very much for listening me, and have a great day to all of you.